At the same time, it's difficult for me to comprehend that the only thing that you feel when you look back on the last 20 years is rooted in the Metallica thing.
Okay. Have you ever thought what I've been through?
I think I've had an awareness of the pain I caused you.
That's not what I said.
Okay.
Do you have any idea
of what I put you through?
No. What I went through. I mean, people hate me because of you. You know, I walk down the street and I hear some piece of shit say, Metallica at me, and they do that to taunt me. I mean, when I would hear Metallica on the radio, I would be like, God, I have to turn this off because I just keep thinking, I fucked up. Right. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. You know, and by no means is it done because somebody else very important is not here. Right. Do I wish it was 1982 all over again and you guys woke me up and say, hey, Dave, you know what, you need to go to AA? Yeah. I'd give anything for that chance.
Is there any last words you want to say to everybody out there?
Metal up your ass!
Okay, thank you. This is Donna Davis, and this is Metallica.
This is like a pretty bitchin' club to play a first fucking gig.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel?
Freaking out.
Freaking out?
Totally.
But I'm fucking unbelievable.
It's definitely.
I think what it comes down to. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
Great. Yeah, it's fucking unbelievable.
Echo Break! I don't know. I just all of a sudden this became like such a big production. I don't understand. It's like all of a sudden, like, you know, I get like one phone call. It's like everybody and their fucking brother are in town. I thought it'd be Jason, like, playing with this new band in front of, you know, like 20 drunks down at some bar or something. And now, I guess, to my own ignorance or something, I guess that's what I wanted it to be. So now I'm realizing that supposedly it's a little more of a big deal than that.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. Awesome.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Where's Jack? Yeah, Jason? I don't know. Dude, I think I'm back.
He left you.
I think you already fucking bailed.
He went back to...
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
Go back to say hey, and he's like fucking gone. Elvis has left the building. There's Zach. Hey, Zach. See, he's even blowing me off. Jason blows me off, Zach blows me off.
How quick we become yesterday's
Yeah, no kidding.
See, there's a guy in an Echo Brain t-shirt.
Yeah, that's Steve over there. He works at the studio with us. Well, he is.
Really?
Yeah. I remember that guy.
Huh?
I remember that guy. He worked at the studio.
Which guy?
Over there?
The guy in the red shorts?
No, the guy in the black that's walking across right now.
Really?
Kessel. Todd, he works at the studio too, doesn't he?
Who?
Todd over there?
I'm sure they're all here, Bob. I mean, the only two people in the Bay Area not working for him is me and you. Hetfield's gonna freak. I'm in fucking hell.
Well, this whole gig has brought all this on, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
You really want to come clean.
Made me feel like such a loser. I mean, I can't hold my band together. You know, I start records, I don't finish them. Jason is the future, Metallica is the past.
I've never had a break like this in 20 years. Do you know what I mean? And just what's been kind of getting me is just not knowing. Do you know what I mean? Not knowing and not hearing, that's just like, it just eats away at you.
Kurt talked to him.
I
talked to James
It's just me and you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What do you say?
He basically said that, you know, his family's the priority right now, and he needs time to work on his family before he can reach out to his other family, being us, and that he loves us, and he just needs for us to understand that he needs time. And he also went on about how difficult it was talking to you about it because he felt pressured. And, you know, he spoke about how you always need to be in control of the situation or in control of the schedule or whatever. And he said that this is a time he needs complete control of the situation. And he said, you know, all the Mark Writers and the Bob Rocks, all that stuff, you know, just has, I can't think of that right now. So, I got the feeling that he kind of lumps in your relationship with the business side of things, which was actually really surprising to me. But I think that's, you know, that explains, I think that explains a lot on why he hasn't spoken to you.
We're just in limbo, and the longer James chooses to stay away from dealing with us, the further we drift apart. And I just feel so disrespected. That's the key thing.
Was the future of the group ever in doubt, even when James went to rehab, do you think?
Lars and I, we were wondering when James was going to finally feel like he was in a situation where he can come back to the band. And after a certain amount of months, you know, Lars and I started to think, well, is he ever going to come back to the band? And that was a really big question on our plates, whether or not, you know, he wanted to come back.
James wrote something in the new issue of our magazine, So What? He wrote a kind of a little handwritten note. That note was probably the most heartfelt thing I'd ever seen come from his mind. Tomorrow is shaping up, or is gearing itself up to be, yes, the first sit down with one James Hetfield post rehab.
Yeah,
Why are we filming this?
I don't know.
We're in very different places, or at least I am in a very different place than I was from the Presidio. That's a huge understatement. So we just have to find that if, you know, if the movie will be as intense, you know. To me, there was a lot of intrusion, and I kind of went with it and I felt uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable with it. You know, a boom following me around, and it just felt like I was in the spotlight all the time, and I guess I don't really like that feeling.
When we were in the Presidio filming you guys playing, did you feel it then too?
Yeah, it was pretty much all the time.
I mean, do you think you're in a better place now? I mean, we got to find some
definitely
some
in a better
place that
place.
makes you feel comfortable. And the last thing we want to do is have any impede on your music, because that's more important than anything.
You know, one answer may be maybe there shouldn't be a film. I mean, that's the range of possibilities that we should really think about, because, I mean, why do you guys want to film? Even you said you hope that the film is made. I mean, is.
I think that's a great question, because for me it was really just, it came along with being in Metallica. Hey, we're gonna do this. Oh, okay. That's part of this, all of this, the bigness of Metallica, and I'm kind of tired of it. You might look at it as a friend. To me, it's been a beast, and it's sucked a lot of me into it.
You were maybe the keeper of the beast at one point, you know, because you were the champion of that entity.
And of course, you got to just find the right balance between what everybody's personal needs are. But if Metallica collectively decides to do this, then I think Metallica can make it happen.
I don't know, that scares me again. Metallica is 3 individuals, and 3 individuals have to decide if it's good to do.
But I still think that the priority is the collective until all the people involved in the collective say that the priority is the individual. And so far, you're the only one that said the priority is the individual. I haven't said that, and he hasn't said that. I haven't heard him say that. So I feel that there's still an unbalance there.
We met for like maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks before we actually picked up the project again. That was when we came in, and it was the first time we actually used this studio, HQ.
Anyway, here we are, HQ.
Right on. Well, we're here, and the camera's here, and my friend the boom is here. Hovering. Yeah. Cool.
You want me to play the music?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'll put the big speakers on.
I was afraid to pick up a guitar, in fear for what would happen. Would I not like it? Would I love it? Would I not be able to write anything cool? Would I write just recovery stuff?
Jay, it was probably the best sound I've ever heard in my life was the fact that you were playing guitar in here.
Exactly.
Oh, brother.
Play a riff.
What? See? Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Feels like the next day.
A year later, the next day.
It's gonna be interesting working out on the schedule because we really haven't. It's gonna be great.
And kind of the overview is, you know, the less time we have here, the more productive we'll be, in a way, you know? It's like we're more focused on getting the stuff done.
That all sounds really good. Okay.
I think I was gonna
now
have
let's
to go.
revisit in a week. So I think that don't talk it, walk it.
At some point, we are going to have to work a little harder.
Yes.
You know, when that feels
What do you
right.
mean? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.